In today's video, I'm going to show you how to use the Namecheap Contact and Calendar app step by step so you can stay organized, manage your contacts, and schedule events without any confusion. Whether you're using Namecheap private email for work, business, or personal productivity, this guide will help you get comfortable with both the calendar and address book features quickly. If this video helps, please hit the like button and subscribe for more simple software tutorials. Alright, let's jump right in. First, log into your Namecheap private email account. Once you're inside, take a look at the top menu. This is where you can switch between mail and calendar depending on what you need. If you want to manage your schedule, click on Calendar to open the calendar interface. Now that the calendar is open, you'll see different ways to view your schedule. You can choose day, week, or month view depending on how much detail you want to see. Day view is great when you want to focus on a single day's appointments. Week view helps you plan across several days at once. Month view gives you the bigger picture so you can see upcoming events at a glance. To create a new event, click the Create Event button. This opens the event form where you can enter all the important details. Start by typing in the event title so you know exactly what the event is for. Then select the date and time. This is one of the most important steps because it determines when the event will appear on your calendar and when any invited guests should be notified. If your event has a physical meeting place or a specific online meeting spot, you can add a location as well. After that, use the description box to add extra notes, instructions, meeting agenda items, or anything else that participants should know before the event starts. This is especially useful for team meetings, client calls, or reminders with important details. Next, if you want to invite other people, enter their email addresses in the participants field. Namecheap will use those email addresses to send invitations to your guests. If the event happens regularly, you can also set it to repeat daily, weekly, monthly, or yearly. This is perfect for recurring meetings, birthdays, reminders, or ongoing appointments. Once everything looks correct, click Create Event to save it. At that point, your event will be added to the calendar and invitations will be sent to the participants you added. Now let's move on to contacts. To manage your contacts, open Address Book from the Namecheap interface. This is where you can keep all your important people organized in one place. To add a new contact, enter the person's name, email address, and any other information you want to store. Keeping your contact details updated makes it much easier to send emails and invitations later. If you want to stay even more organized, you can create contact folders. For example, you might make folders for work, personal, clients, or team members. This helps you separate different types of contacts so you can find them faster when you need them. You can also edit contacts anytime if something changes, like a new phone number or email address. And if a contact is no longer needed, you can delete it to keep your address book clean and up to date. So that's the full workflow for using Namecheap's Contact and Calendar tools. You now know how to switch between mail and calendar, create events, invite participants, repeat meetings, and manage your contacts using folders and editing tools. If this tutorial helped you, don't forget to like the video and subscribe for more easy step-by-step guides just like this one. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.